Okay. Yesterday I explained one-dimensional interpolation. Now I'm going to explain two-dimensional interpolation. What is two-dimensional interpolation? For example, here, so 5 years experience, 5 years service employee, 10 years service employee. I'm taking for 10 years 10 years service employee, 15 years service employee, and 20 years service. That is in that 1990, 5 years service employee is drawing some salary. In 1990, 10 years employee is drawing S2 salary, S3 salary, 15 years, 20 years employee, S4. In 2000, in 2000 year, 5 years service employee is drawing S5, S6, 10 years, S6, S7, and S8. And 2015, employee, 2015, 15 years employee salaries are like this. So if you want to take one more year, 2018 or 2020. Here no need to take number of rows is same as number of columns. We can take any value. So we can easily observe that the salary is dependent on two values. One second. Okay. Clearly, so the salary is dependent on two factors. Am I correct on it? One is service and another one is year. Am I correct on it? Salary and service. These values are dependent on two values. One is service and another one is year. So suppose I want to interpolate, I want to know the salary of the employee in 2030 with 12 years experience. I want to know how much this value. In 2003, so I want to know the salary of an employee in 2003 with an experience of 12 years. So this type of interpolation we call it as a two-dimensional interpolation. Previously only one independent variable and one dependent variable. Am I correct on that? One independent variable, one dependent variable. Here two independent variables, one dependent variable. So this type of interpolation we call it as a two-dimensional interpolation. నేను 7:30 ఫోన్ చేస్తాను. నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను. ఓకే. This type of interpolation is called as a two-dimensional interpolation. So for this there is a now I'm going to tell what is the syntax and all this. It's a two-dimensional. The function interrupt2 performs two-dimensional interpolation, an important operation for image processing that I will tell you later, and data visualization. Okay. The syntax of two-dimensional interpolation is interrupt2 x, y, z, x1 by 1. So I want to interpolate z value at x1 by 1. That is this x1 by 1. What is x and what is y? X is a row vector, y is a row vector, z is a matrix. Z is always a matrix. Correct. In this example, z is a matrix. The salary is a matrix. X is a service row vector, y is a year, that is a row vector, but z is a matrix. Now I want to interpolate it xi comma yi. Xi comma yi. Okay. You can take this depending upon your convenience. We take this as an a x. This is y. That is it. Okay. That is the thing. See here, z is rectangular array containing rectangular array. Rectangular array is always a matrix. Rectangular array containing the values of a two-dimensional function, and x and y are arrays for which the value of z are given. Xi and yi are containing the points at which to interpolate the data. Okay, the same example I am taking here. Whatever, find the wage earned in 1975 by an employee with 15 years service. Here 10 years service, 20 years, 30 years. 1950 the salaries are like this, 1960 salaries are like this, 1970 wages are like this, 1980s wages are like this, 1980 wages are like this. Now I want to interpolate the salary in 1975 with 15 years experience. This is called two-dimensional interpolation. Here only the thing is very simple. We have to take years. We are taking years as an x-axis, years and x-axis. Okay, service and y-axis, y values, so not x-axis, x values. Years are years in years, 1950 to 1980. Service 10 colon 10 colon 30, that is 10 20 30. 1950 colon 10 colon 90. 1980, 1950, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1980. Okay. So these are the wages. It is a matrix. Now I want to interpolate it. Service 15 years service and in 1975. Okay. We'll get the interpolated value. I will enter these values. After that, I will take some applications of this data. This one. So yes. Instead of typing, I am taking copy. Okay. These values are simple, but matrix is there some semi decimal places and all. It's very tough to enter all the values. It takes time, not tough. Control V. Okay. Service. Next, matrix. Matrix is nothing but this array. These values. Okay. These. Because of space constraint, I have taken. I written like this. I wrote like this. So this is the value. Now years. Okay. Service. Okay. Wages. Matrix. Okay. Now I want to find out base. V1 is equal to interrupt2 interrupt2 interrupt. What is the first one I have taken? Years. No? 1975. Service. Yes. Okay. Service. Yes. Service. Service. Services. Service. Service. Year. Years. Years.
போட்டு சாவடிச்சிரும் அப்படின்ட்டீங்க. பட் லாஸ்டா ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்றீங்க, சீக்கிரம் முடிச்சு விட்டுருவாரியா அப்படின்னு. மேம்
Sir, kindly mute. Kindly mute your mic. Sir, kindly mute your mic.
அவங்க எதுக்கும் கேட்டாங்க. எதுக்கு கேட்டாங்க? அவங்க ரிப்போர்ட் வாங்கிட்டு வந்து அவங்க ரிப்போர்ட் வந்துட்டு சொல்லும் போது நம்ம சைடு நம்ம
Sir, Bala sir, kindly mute your mic. Service, yes, please. Yes. No chair, 90. Service, 15 years, sir, 15 years experience. 15 years experience. 15 years service in 1970. 15 years, 1970. This is the two-dimensional interpolation. Now I am going to explain some different concepts, different topic in this two-dimensional. That's not different topic. I'm taking, you see this one. I'm taking x comma y values. X comma y. Next 3. Minus 3. Minus 3 colon 0.25. 1. 3. Okay. This line. Plus y dash. Already we know. Three-dimensional figure. Okay. So now I have a data. Basically exactly. Am I correct on it? It is exactly same as this data. X values are minus 3 to plus 3. Am I correct? X values are minus 3 to plus 3. Minus 3 to plus 3. Y values are also minus 3 to plus 3. Okay. Z value. Understand. 25 Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible, sir? We disconnected. Okay, it is disconnected. Okay. I am taking more points in this interval. This is also disconnected. Okay. So now I am taking more points, minus 0 point. Suppose it is 0 here. Here it is 0.
Sir, presentation is not there, sir.
Why is it? What happened, sir? Suddenly some disturbance came.
So suddenly you have got disconnected and everything is gone. So please present the screen.
Okay. So x value is 0 here. Here x value is 0. Here x value is 0. Y value is 0. 0.5, 0.5, 0.75. Like the data is there. Now I am taking here more points in it with an increment 0.1 minus 3 colon 0.1 colon 3. Now at these points I am interpolating with the given data. So G1 is equal to interrupt of what is the data? X, Y, Z, right? X1, Y1. It is not a single point. So more points are there. X1, 5. Now, the Z1 values are obtained from the given data. I didn't use any equation here to obtain Z1 values. Okay, Z1 is equal to interrupt to X, Y, Z, these X values. This is the given data, X value, Y values, and Z values. At these points, So what I do is, now I want to plot this one also. Hold on. I want to plot in the same curve. Hold on. Surf X1, Y1, G1 plus 15. I will tell you this is why I am taking G1 plus 15. Now we see this one. There are two curves here. There are two curves. So this is the given data, given curve. I obtained this data from this data with interrupt function, interrupt to function. I plotted x1, y1, g1 plus 15 with an height of 15. So to distinguish these two curves, I have taken z1 plus 15. Okay. So this is the given data, x, y, z. This is the given, this is the interpolated data, x1, y1, g1. Okay. x1, y1, g1, z1. Okay. x1, y1, z1. Okay. So this here more points are there because I interpolated more points, 0.1 within. Down is the given data. X, y. This is x1, y1. The down only, this is the z values. నేను కొద్దిగా బయట ఉన్నానండి, ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి చూస్తాను. చూడలేదు చూడండి, ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి చూస్తాను నేను. Something they had to tell, otherwise the people. Oh my God. పంపేడు చూడదు, నేను బయట ఉన్నానని చెప్పాను. బయట రాకపోయి చూ. కాదని చెప్పాను, రాకుండా ఫోన్ చేస్తున్నా, సైలెంట్ గా పెట్టాను. సెకండ్ వన్ సెకండ్. Okay, this is about this is the given data. This is the given data. This is the interpolated data. Okay. Any doubts on this concept? If you have any doubts, I will explain. Otherwise, I will take another topic. If you have any doubts, you can ask on this concept. Any doubts on this? In two-dimensional interpolation. Otherwise, I will take another topic. This is about interpolation. No? Okay. No doubts. I am going to another topic. That is MATLAB programming. I am going to MATLAB programming. So I have taken different color. That's okay. Okay, if you have any doubts, I will clarify regarding one-dimensional interpolation and two-dimensional interpolation. Otherwise, I will take MATLAB program. Very interesting topic. I will spend at least 2 to 3 days, 3 days on this MATLAB program. Minimum 3 days. Any doubts? Tell me yes or no. Otherwise, I time waste of time. Any doubts? Okay. So now I'm taking programming. So we write a programs in editor file. That's one of the powerful windows. One of the powerful windows in MATLAB, that is editor window. We write programs in this window and we'll compile and we'll run. We'll get output in the command window. Okay. This is called editor window. There is another window now. Editor window. This is the editor window. Edit. So there are 3 ways are there to get editor window. One is if you type edit, editor window will come. There is another way is there is a corner, there is a white paper like white paper button is there. If you click that one, we'll get a editor window. That is second option. Third option, there is a file here, new file. Okay. There are 3 ways to edit, create an editor file. Okay, edit. Okay. So, for example, how to write a program in editor window, how to save, how to run. These are 3 questions. Now, suppose, for example, I want to plot just a simple thing. X is equal to limit space 0, 0.0, in space 0, 2, 50 points. In space 0, 2, 50. Okay. Now y is equal to x dot capital dot x comma y. First we save the file. Then it will ask the name of the file. Okay. Let's forget. Okay. I'm saving. So now this weekend that will be saved in with an extension of m batch 4.m m file this one. Previously figure file I saved figure file, figure FIZ with extension FIZ. With extension FIZ. Figure file we saved with an extension JPG also. Okay, this is the current directory. Okay, now I saved the file and I am running this one. Output is this one. Okay, this is the return green button is there. If you press this green button, output will come. Okay. Okay. And also, suppose if you want anything, let me complete this. Next. Now we can easily edit this file, edit the lines. Previously, it is not possible to edit the previously executed commands. But call and edit. We can call here. We can take CLC. For example, I'm taking another commands. Okay. Now, first one. Suppose x is equal, n is equal to 1:100. Sum of Now directly run the program, run and save this, and actually run and save already saved. That file is there, so run and save. Answer will come in the editor window. Sorry, command. Answer will come in the answer will be displayed in the command. Okay. It is a very small programs. This is very small. This is the way of creating M file. Creating M file. Now we write programs here. So first of all, I'm taking. Before going to this programs, I have to explain something. I have to explain. Control statements. Am I correct? Already explained what is a relational operator. Am I correct? Relational operators I explained. So logical operators and also it's not this. It's a conditional statements. Conditional statements. Control statements are conditional statements. So what is if? If the syntax of if is if test expression and statements to be executed if the test expression is true. If the test expression is true, the statements inside the body of if loop if are executed. If the test expression is evaluated to false, that statements inside the body are not executed. If condition statements and if the condition is true, these statements will be executed. Okay, otherwise it will come out from the loop. It will come out from the loop. So for example, it is very simple, simple control statement. Suppose some simple example. If x is equal to if x is equal to 10, x is equal to 10, y is equal to x square. Yeah. Okay. So if you run this program, what will happen? What will happen? What will happen? You get y is equal to 100. Am I correct or not? Why did you get y is equal to 100? See, I'm running again. Y is equal to 10. Why? Because x is equal to 10. If the test expression is true, if x is equal to 10, you take y is equal to x square. Suppose if you take x is greater than 10, nothing will be executed here. Okay. Nothing will come. If x is greater than 10, which is wrong, text expression is wrong, it will come out from the loop. It will not do anything. That is this thing. Okay. That is about the if statement. If statement, conditional statement, if else statement is a powerful statement. The syntax of if else statement in MATLAB program is not only in MATLAB program, in all programs, in all programs. The syntax of the if else statement in MATLAB program is if the test expression is true, the statements to be executed if the test expression is true. If the test expression is true, the statements inside the if and else will be executed. Suppose if the test expression is false, the statements in between else and end will be executed. Okay. If the test expression is evaluated to true, statements inside the body of if are executed. Statements inside the body of else are skipped from the execution. If the test expression is evaluated to false, statements inside the else are executed. Inside the else are executed. statements inside the body if are skipped from the execution. Okay, this is if else statement. If else statement. So I want to ask one question. If statements else statements and the test expression. These are the statements P, Q. This is true, this will be executed. These statements will be executed. If this is false, these statements will be executed. Close the door. Okay. If this test expression, this is true, this will be executed. If it is false, these values will be executed. What is the mathematical expression for this if else statement? What is the equivalent mathematical expression for this if else statement? If else and statement. It's a mathematical expression. What is the mathematical expression for this one? Can we write a Boolean mathematical expression for this one? Yes, we can write. Here, the variable is x, am I correct? P comma Q, F, x, P comma Q. Boolean expression I'm writing. Had a bad experience with this Boolean expression in 1998, 96 or 97. I attended one interview in engineering college in 1997 or 96. 96 or 97, 96 I think so. There are so many professors are there. There are stalwarts. Like from mathematics, Kishore Reddy. From EC, one professor, electronics at that time, electronics professor. MS Prakash Rao garu recently passed away. They asked so many professors are there. They started asking some questions, mathematics and physics, chemistry, like this, asking. So finally, at the end, EC professor asked, what are Boolean elements? Very simple question I thought. What are the Boolean elements? I told 0 and 1. Why are you calling as a Boolean element? So I can't call it as a Srinivasan element. Why can't you call it as a MS Prakash Rao elements? Anybody know about this? It seems to be a very simple question. At the time I don't know. Actually, really I don't know. Why are you calling it as a Boolean elements? Why can't you call it as Indian elements or Pakistani elements or Sri Lankan elements? Why are you calling it Boolean elements? That is a question raised by great MS Prakash Rao. So really I don't know. Later I refer the books. And later I came to know that the Boole is a great mathematician, British mathematician. Introduced this logic in 1830s, late 18. Boole, George Boole. George Boole introduced Boolean algebra. He introduced an algebra to honor this great mathematician. Everything we are calling as a Boolean algebra, Boolean functions, Boolean expression, Boolean elements, everything with his name. So very wonderful logic he introduced. As a mathematician, he started like this. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. He started an algebra. Okay, 1 plus 0 is equal to 0. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. and one complement is 0. One complement is equal to 0. Plus is we done it as a R operator. 1 into 1. 0 into 0 is equal to 0. And operator. Meet join. This is join operator. This meet operator. Two binary operations with one unary operation. He created one algebra. It created wonders. Still we are using. At the time everyone feels that it is useless algebra. Everyone felt that it is useless algebra. Later it became a very powerful algebra. So after that they named as Boolean algebra, Boolean elements, Boolean functions, Boolean expression, like this. Okay. So what is the equivalent expression for this one? Now I want to write a mathematical expression for this one. Mathematical expression x meet p. X meet p. Join x complement p. X complement p. This is if then else operator mathematical expression. Whenever x is equal to true, whenever the x is true, 1 meet p. Whenever x is true, I have to get p. That is the thing. 1 meet p. Join 0 meet q. 1 complement, true complement, false. 0 meet complement, 0 meet q. 0 meet q is always 0. Join 1 meet p is always p. Result p join p, p join 0 is p. Whenever this x is 1, whenever this is true, I am getting these statements. Whenever this is false, whenever this input is false, 0. 0 meet p is 0. Join 0 complement, 1 meet q. 1 meet q is q. 0 join q is q. Whenever x is true, here I am getting p. When is x is false, I am getting q. So this is equivalent if then else operator. If else, if then else. X meet p q join sp, x meet p join x complement q. X complement q is an if then else operator. It is an if then else operator. Like that. Very simple x meet p. X join p or x meet p. X meet p. If you take x meet p, that is if condition. If x is true, p will be executed. P executed. Am I correct? X is false, nothing will be executed. That's the thing. So whatever we are using in Boolean, all the logical expressions developed in 1880s. Whatever the logic we are using, those logic developed by Boolean in 1880s. In 1880. Okay. That's why we are giving that much of importance to that person. Boolean. Every time we use the word Boolean. Boolean expression, Boolean algebra, Boolean functions, Boolean elements. So he is the only mathematician. Is only the mathematician. The results with his name. Everything is in his name only. The entire thing is in his name. So only 4 years he is. 4 years is a great mathematician, no doubt. He's only limited. Euler is a great mathematician, very limited. Limited names. Pythagoras is a great mathematician, no doubt. These are limited expression, limited. But Boole has a tremendous name. Every result we call it with a Boolean only. Boolean. Everyone feels that Indians are great mathematicians. I don't accept that. British, I won't accept. If you say any result, you take anything in mathematics, you take anything, or with foreigner Europeans only. Whoever you take, great, except for Srinivas Raman, only it. Great mathematician, Boole, Euler, so 4 years. Almost all standard eminent mathematicians are from Europe and Greek, that area only. Do you know this? Even D. Morgan is born in Madurai, and he is also Britain. He is born in. He is from Britain, but he is born at Madurai. D. Morgan. Okay, now I am coming to this point. If else later. Next, if else later. This is syntax is if else if sorry if else else. This is a statement. If test expression is true, these statements will be executed. Suppose this test expression is wrong. Next, this test expression will be tested. If it is true, then these statements will be executed. Now the statement is wrong. This statement is wrong. Then statement is wrong means condition is wrong. If it is condition is wrong, it will check next condition. If it is also wrong, then it will check next expression. Suppose if it is correct, these statements will be executed and skipped from the if else later. Suppose this is false, and this is also false. It tests fourth test expression. If it is true, those will be executed. Otherwise, it will skip to next expression, and so on. If none of the n-1 conditions are true, then last statements will be executed. Here there is no condition here. If else conditions end. If condition 1 is true, the statements 1 is executed, followed by exit. If the test expression 1 is not true, it checks condition 2. Condition is true, statements 2 will be executed, followed by exit. That is okay. If test expression 1 is true, 1 is not true, 2 is not true, then it will check condition 3. If it is true, it will be executed. Otherwise, it will check up to so on n-1. If none of n-1 conditions are true, the statements n will be executed, followed by exit. This is about if else later. Next, the most powerful command for hand. This we use for iterative techniques. The syntax of for and statement as follows: for range statements end. So for I is equal to 1 to 10, I have 10 times the statements will be executed. For range ability, like this. Delete. How to write? Something like, okay. For n is equal to 1 colon 10. N is equal to n plus 1. Will be the output for this one. Finally, what will you get for this?
2 to 11, sir. Numbers from 2 to 11.
2 to 11? Number 2 to 11?
Yes.
Okay, I will check it.
No.
Okay. I'm running. We'll get numbers 2 to 11. Why the reason is for n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1. Here I will tell you. For I is equal to n is equal to n is equal to n plus 1. Yeah. For n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 to 10. N is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 will come to this place. I am adding plus 1. N is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 will go. Now n is equal to 2 now. N is equal to 2. I again n is equal to 1 or n is equal to 2. Okay. 2. Next iteration. That is different. This is different. Now n is equal to 2. Next iteration 2 plus 1. 3. Otherwise you take I, not a problem. In that case, we have to initialize n value. I will take like this. Then we can get a clear idea. That is better. To understand, I wrote like this, but to understand this concept, very easy. Okay. I'm initializing n is equal to 1. Okay. We can easily understand. I is equal to 1. And is here n is equal to 1. Same output we will get. N is equal to initial value n is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. First I is equal to 1. N is equal to 1. 1 plus 1, 2. N is equal to now. 2k. Next it again I is equal to. It will be repeated 10 times. I understand my point. It will be repeated 10 times. First n is equal to 2k. Now this is different. Okay. N is equal to 2. The difference you can easily understand now. Okay. N is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. Next now n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. So will I get the same answer for this one? We'll get a different answer now. I will tell you. I will get different value for this program. I will get different value. N is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. 2 plus 1, 3. N is equal to 3 now. Okay. N is equal to 3 now. N is equal to 3. N is equal to 3. Next, I is equal to 4. 3 plus 1, 5. Like that it will go. For this, I will get different answer for this one. Am I correct or not? Finally, I will get, which value I will get this for this one? Which value will I get? No, n is equal to 1. I is equal to, okay. N is equal to 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. Same value. Sorry. Same value. This is same value. N is equal to 1. Initial 1. N is equal to n plus 1. 1 value displayed here. N is equal to 2. And I is equal to 2. N is equal to I is equal to n is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. I is equal to 3. N is equal to 3 plus 1, 4. N is equal to 4. This value will be displayed. Okay. Like that, I am repeating up to 10 times. First value n is equal to, second value n is equal to 3, third value n is equal to 4, fourth value n is equal to 5. Like that, loop will be executed. Loop will be repeated. Loop will be executed. Where is my slide? In this one, my slide. Okay. For end statement is used to create a loop that executes repetitively. Repetitively, the statements a fixed number of times based on the specified range. The specified range is frequently given by vector or a matrix. We want to use matrix actually. Okay. With this, I am taking some problems. Okay. This is the basics of programming. Now, without control statements, I will write some 2 or 3 programs. Then I will go to main programs. Oh, 7:31. Okay. Tomorrow I will tell. Okay. So it takes time. If you start a new program, it takes at least 15 minutes. Any doubts, you can tell. If you have any doubts, you can ask. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Sir,
Amma.
sir, I am having one doubt, sir.
Ask. If I know, I will tell. Otherwise, I will tell. Tell.
Today you had explained about two-dimensional interpolation, no, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, if we are having one variables number of multiple variables, how can we plot them, sir?
I didn't understand.
Sir, if we are having x value, y value, and z value,
Okay.
one value, y value, and z value. If y are number of variables, like if there is an employee who is having salary, DA, TA, like any
Yes.
government employee, then how can we calculate and how can we display on the graph, sir?
Okay. So one x value is two values. Am I correct?
And one person name, sir, and multiple his salary and
I will
DA, TA, something
do
like
it.
that.
Just wait. I will do it. So whether it is correct or not, first you tell me whether it is correct or not.
Okay, sir.
Then I will plot.
Okay, sir.
So x values are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So y1. y1 is equal to same values. 3, 4, 5, 6 values. Now x is one value. This x, these y1, y2 depend on x. Am I correct? That is your doubt. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in that case, you write it like this. X, you take it. X transpose, y1 transpose, y2.
Sir, present the screen.
Oh, present that. I stop and present. So x values are there, y1, y2. X is x value, these y1, y2 depend on this x value. Am I correct? The question is like this. How to plot these values? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is very simple. Not simple. Now I am taking this. Y is equal to y1 transpose, y2 transpose. So now x is also, I am taking x transpose. Okay. Now I have like this x, y. Okay, these x values, these y1 values, this y2 values. Plot. These are x values, y1 values, y2 values. So arbitrarily I have taken, but if you have a data, we can easily do it. Did you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Sir, one more thing, sir.
Yes.
If a person is having more number of y values,
What?
for one x, if it is having more than 4 to 5 values, and x values should be displayed along with all the values of y, sir. Is that graph possible, sir?
Everything is possible if you explain correctly. Everything is possible with MATLAB. Okay, tell me clearly.
Sir, if 5 candidates are there, sir, like employees are there, and their information is collected in 5 values, and
Five.
all should be displayed at a time.
Like this. This is the candidate employees. This is
Yeah.
one data. This is another data. This is another data. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One more data you take. What is it? I'm taking like this. One more data. Z is equal to. Z is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
One more data is there with you. That is
Okay.
transpose. This is my Z. Okay.
Hmm.
Now X, Y, Z. This is that. Now X, Y, one value, next value, third value. We create like this. Plot X, plot X, Y, Z. Okay.
Okay.
It may make it as this two as a matrix. We take one matrix.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
That's what I want to do. Here I did no Y. Instead of these two, I will make it as one Y. Instead of YZ, I will make it as one matrix. We'll see this.
Okay.
We'll see this. W is equal to Y comma Z. Okay, now XW. What is XW? I'm making as a two variable. Everything is I make one X. Y is the properties of X.
Okay, sir.
Am I correct? According to your idea. These are the
Yeah.
employees.
Yes, sir.
These are the properties of the employees.
Okay, sir.
Plot X comma W. Value. Both are same here. I have taken both values are same here. Only 12 minutes. Any doubts? That's a good question. Nice question.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, shall I leave? Shall I leave?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, members. Good night. Good night, sir.